feast your mind on God, meditate on verses of scripture. So you meditate on verses of scripture because you want to hear. So you meditate on verses of scripture. As you meditate on verses of scripture, verses of scripture, as you meditate on them, you begin to see something working in yourself and working in your mind. You can also say to him, Lord, speak to me, just like as Samuel asked, is say that speak to me, your son, your servant hear it. So you can also ask that way. Then it will help you to hear God, and it begin to come into you. So you memorize, you meditate on the word. You can also ask, and it will, the spirit of the Lord will speak to you. Number 4, write down whatever you perceive, whatever you sense in that time. Write them down. Over time you will recognize how God speaks to you. So when you begin to write them down, putting them down, you begin to recognize how God speaks to you. Because how God speaks to you might not be the way God speaks to me. Every one of us is wired differently, but the pattern of hearing God is the same, but is for us to discover how God speaks to us as an individual. So as you continue in this practice, you begin to recognize and know how God speaks to you, how God speaks to you. I believe you understand what we are saying. I believe you understand. God wants to speak to you. God wants to speak to you more than the way you want to speak to him. You have to know that God wants to speak to you more than the way that you want to speak to him. But the key point here is that God speaks, but we did not listen because we are not at peace. Our mind is not at peace, so we can't hear. Don't forget the Bible says to us, be still and know that it is the Lord that speaks. It is a law that is speak. So when you challenge yourself and give yourself this 5 minutes of silence, by the time you will know how God speak. You will know how God speak. So I want to let you understand something. It is not going to be easy, but God will see you through. I want to encourage you. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. Have you tried this in your own? Have you tried this on your own? If you have tried this on your own, put it down and tell us what God say, and how you go through this period of time and how you come to know God. And I also want to encourage you, if you have not subscribed by now, you should subscribe. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to this channel. If you are subscribed, I will also encourage you to share it. If you think that God has blessed you through this message with family, share it in your platform. You might help one another. And I also want to encourage you that you should take this challenge and do it. You will see the hand of God manifesting in your life. Don't forget, you struggle, but there must be an end to it. God bless you.